Good evening. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Oh, come on, let's hear that again. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Now we're talking. So, a few hours ago, I asked my wife, I said, you sure we should do apple cider? Maybe we should do like ice cold lemonade for such weather? I mean, this is historic, amazing, a beautiful day that God granted us for this wonderful, wonderful menorah lighting. And I thank each and every one of you for coming out today and displaying Jewish pride right here in the center of Wakefield. I just want to give a huge shout out to Marion Cohen, our very own Wakefield resident, for getting all the permits together and making this a reality, as well as to all the town officials that joined us today. And we can't go anywhere without mentioning our wonderful two sponsors of the event, the Savings Bank here in Wakefield, as well as the Farmland Supermarket here in Wakefield, so thank you to them. So, when we take a look at history, this is not going to be long, kiddos. When we take a look at the history of the Hanukkah story, and we know that a very small group of Jewish people stood up for who they are and fought the Syrian Greeks in a war. And when they came back to the Holy Temple, to their very own Holy Temple in Jerusalem, they found everything in ruins. There was nothing left. Everything was destroyed, and they had to build up everything from the start. But as we know, there was that commandment in the Holy Temple to light the menorah. And they were searching for a jug of oil to light the menorah. And as we all of us that went to Hebrew school know, they found that one small jug of oil, that one small jug of pure oil from the high priest. And they were able to use it. And as we know, the miracle went and it lit for 8 days. But I don't think Hanukkah is just a history lesson of 2,000 years ago. I think there's something very practical that we could take here today. Sometimes in life, and especially you could ask all your mamas about some Jewish guilt, sometimes in life we feel a little bit in the ruin, a little bit overwhelming, some anxiety, and sometimes we feel a little bit let down, and we feel, wait a second, do we do this? Do we do that? Do we practice this much or that much? And sometimes we have all these different thoughts that can maybe have us feel a little bit broken, a little bit ruined. But each of us have to remember that there's a part of us, that divine spark, that jug of oil, that each of us, everyone possesses that divine godly spark that is untouched. It's never ruined. It's always standing. It's always there, ready to be ignited. And it's that small light of the menorah candle, that small spark within us that is ready to be ignited and lit and make a huge difference here in this world. So I challenge you all tonight to take one action, one act of goodness, of kindness, a mitzvah that you're going to take for yourself to light your part in this world. I'm just going to take a little commercial break. For all those standing, there are still many seats. Please feel free to sit down if you would like. We're going right over to the next short speech, and then we'll head right to the menorah. I'm going to ask Mr. Shikanovich from Temple Emmanuel in Wakefield to please welcome us with a few kind words.
Thank you, Rabbi Shul, and thank you, Chabad, for presenting the menorah lighting here in Wakefield. Oops. Can you hear me now? Perfect. Again, thank you, Rabbi, for giving us an opportunity to speak in front of you. And good evening, everyone. I'm glad to see you all here celebrating the festival of Hanukkah with us. Each night of Hanukkah, as we light the menorah, we reminded of the resilience and shining spirit of our people, especially during the challenging times. I recently came across a story about the first night of Hanukkah celebration at an Israel Defense Force base. The phrase of Yam Israel High resonated in the air as these courageous young soldiers, aged 18 to 22, danced, smiled while reciting blessing for the first candle of the menorah. Amidst their trauma and hardship, these brave young men and women exemplify how to reach for light and welcome it in demonstrating the power of hope and believe in miracles. We each have a power to bring light to the darkest places. And let us not wait for the light to arrive. Instead, be the beacons to remind our community of hope, miracles, and joy. Even when the light feels distant, find it and bring it forward. On behalf of Temple Emmanuel, I wish everyone Hanukkah Sameach, May the Hanukkah inspire hope and miracles, and the safe return of our hostages and safety of Israel soldiers. May 2025 bless us all with the peace and security. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much, Yuri. All right, we're passing out papers. It's not a prayer. We're just we're gonna say a few blessings on the menorah. We're gonna light the menorah, and then we're right on to the fun. Well, this is also fun. So, you want to give it? Shashena in the back is giving out. Those are my two sister-in-laws. Let's get a hand for them. They came all the way from New York for the menorah lighting. They're missing many menorah lightings in New York, but they came right here to celebrate in Wakefield. I'm going to call upon to kindle the shamash, the candle that we use to light the other candles. It's that beacon of light that likes sharing its light. I'm going to call our very own town administrator, Mr. Steve Mayo, to please come up and light the shamash. No ladder this year.
I think my wife must have called him and said, no ladder for Steve anymore.
Do we have all the papers given out? All right, I think we're going to get started. Steve? Okay, round of applause. You got it. Thank you. I'll do the rest. I want to give a quick shout out while we're handing out the papers to my uncle, Rabbi Yossi Lipsker from Chabad of the North Shore. In his honor, there are so many menorah lightings all around the North Shore. If you go to northshorehanukkah.com, you'll see all the lightings happening around the North Shore. So thank you, Rabbi Yossi, for being here today. All right, you may rise for the two blessings that we're going to make. If you know it, say it along. There's a transliteration and in English. Everyone together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem b'hazman hazeh. We did it, Wakefield. Hey, Mazel tov. Oh, yeah. On your papers, you'll see there's a very famous song in Hebrew, Ma'oz Tzor. You can sing along if you know it. I am not part of a choir, so please sing along. Ma'oz Tzor Yeshuasi. You may be seated. L'chana elishabeach. Tikon beis tefilasi, v'sham toda nizabeach, leistachin matbeach, mitzor hamnabeach, Hazegmor b'shir mizmor Chanukah Hamizbeach. Who knows I have a little dreidel? Let's do that. Did I hear someone knows it? Do any of the kids want to volunteer to come up and sing I Have a Little Dreidel? Anybody I Have a Little Dreidel? Or I'm going to do, oh, I like that. Coming up. Coming up. Oh, I like this. Now we're speaking. Let's get a round of applause. Amazing. Coming up, coming up. Do you know the song? Amazing. We're going to sing together. What's your name? Ellie? Okay. I get it. Let's go. Right ahead. You want the mic? Ooh, okay. And when it's yay! All right. Now let's sing it all together. Do they know it? Oh, they'll go right ahead. Let's go. You got the mic. All right, we'll do it for her. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. Let's do it faster. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I shall play. Guys, it's food time. Please. There's donuts. There's a lot more donuts. They're fresh and yum. There's hot latkes. There is a dreidel guessing game. We're actually not raffling off. We're going to give the closest winner of how many dreidels are in that bucket. We're going to give a $35 Amazon gift card and some hot apple cider for a nice cold night, I guess. And in just a few minutes, we're going to have a countdown. All the kiddos, we will have a countdown. Let's get a big shout out for the fire department, the Wakefield Fire Department. Thank you, guys. And we're going to do a gelt drop, an epic gelt drop that you have never seen here in Wakefield. And then you got to stay around for our wonderful fire show following the gelt drop. Please don't be shy. There's a lot more. We will load the trays. We're waiting for some more kids, more kids, more kids. Let's get a 10-second countdown. All right. Everyone together. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's see how far you can throw it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Woo! Okay. Let's see where else he's going to throw it. Woo! Ooh. Let's see if I can catch it. Right here. Yep. I got another handful for you. Right here. Ooh. I got one. And please follow us for more events. Hanukkah is one of the Jewish holidays, but there are many, many Jewish events and celebrations to celebrate. Check us out, Chabad of Wakefield, on Facebook, Instagram. Give us a ring, shoot us an email. We'll be happy to provide, and it's wonderful to see so many new faces, so many wonderful young families, older families, and happy Hanukkah. Be well. Whoever wants to take a picture with their family at the menorah, we have an excellent photographer, Lauren, and we could show you the pictures over after. So if you want to stand there while the fire is still burning, you're welcome to do so. Happy Hanukkah.